Hey guys, Aussie Steve here from Home Buyer Louisiana. We buy houses in any condition in Louisiana. I'm here at a property we just bought. I literally just drove here from the closing. We're in Denham Springs. So this was an inherited property. We dealt with the four heirs, the four descendants of the mother owned this property, and it definitely was not ready to sell. You'll see over here. This property is unfit for human habitation. So obviously, this wasn't a property they're going to sell to a homeowner. Through a realtor, they needed to sell for all cash to an investor like us who's going to come in and doesn't mind fixing it up and making it fit for habitation. So we buy properties like that all the time. This is what we do. We like to add value. So it doesn't need to be as bad as this, but we don't mind buying houses this bad. And you'll see, so the main property, and then there's this addition. This addition really has some problems. So this is why, the city's not happy and they're getting code violations and the like. You'll see this roof has fallen in. There was termite damage, and then it started leaking. So obviously water and termites, you can see the termite nests and tracks, and you can see they've eaten this up. But yeah, this obviously is very unfit for human habitation. So so obviously very bad condition, which is okay. We buy properties like this and we do them up. So I'll show you in here. So this isn't as bad, but definitely still not in great condition. Dated. Got some. Oh, excuse me. Got some leaks up here. So just very dated, lots of stuff in it. We bought it with all this stuff, so this stuff's now ours to clean out. A lot of people like selling to us because, we buy it as is, we don't mind fixing things up, but also you can leave behind this stuff and, we will deal with it. We'll clean this out. So we've got a lot of work to do here. So like I said, we literally just closed on it. So there's a lot of work. The utilities aren't on either. So, there's a lot to do in this house. It's not pretty right now, but we see the beauty in this house. Like, this was their childhood home, and they're excited to see us fix it up. We're going to have that extension with all the turmoil. We have to tear that down. So that's got to go. But the actual house itself, this main part that I'm standing in now, we can save this. We're going to probably gut the whole place, and we're gonna touch everything, but it's gonna be the same house. And we told the people to come back and check it out because they want to see it done up. They've got a lot of happy memories here. So we're gonna fix it up and let other people make their own memories here, but they can come back and check it out. So look, if you've got a house you're looking to sell, it doesn't need to be this bad, but if it is this bad, we don't mind. We also buy a lot of rentals, so sometimes it's just like you got a tenant that might be a bit of, you want to sell with the tenant in place, and maybe there's deferred maintenance. We buy like that. I mean, if your house is beautiful and fully done up, then we're not your buyers. You want to sell direct to a homeowner, and you want to get a realtor for that, and they'll find you a homeowner who uses bank finance, and that's going to get you the highest amount. Just takes a little longer, but it's worth it when it's done up. But if you don't want to fix it up, if you have a house that's not in, condition ready for a homeowner, and you don't want to spend the time, money, effort to fix it up, reach out to us. We can make an all cash offer. These people, they reached out to us, I think like 4 weeks ago. We first spoke to them, maybe even 3 weeks ago, and we got information on the property over the phone. We figured out what an offer would be. They were happy with that. We contracted it. Our contractors walked through it to prepare our plans, and we closed within 2 weeks of contracting it. So they just turned this from a house like this into sold, and you can too if you're interested. Reach out to us. We'll tell you what a cash offer looks like. If it doesn't work for you, that's totally fine as well. We're happy just to be an option, and we want you to be happy at the closing table. So reach out to us, homebuyerlouisiana.com. Thanks so much, guys.